6, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from the Superdome. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense.
It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Tampa. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. First and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. On first and 10, it's Penix. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Back to the ground after the penalty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Tyrone Lockett. Touchdown, New Orleans.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Richie James now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Lockett headed in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
We are through one. Second and 11. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On second down, here's Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, New Orleans.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Taking off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, yeah. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Lockett headed in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
His kick is perfect. And the Saints are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Oh, 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Now it's deep ball here for Collins. And the Saints will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Penix now off the bootleg. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's got his tight end. That's fire move. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Penix going to throw again. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He finds the veteran Lockett. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it up. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. first down, and they'll run. Oh, boy, they got to be careful there. That was dangerously close to a safety, and 2 points for the defense. They do get it at the 1. Saints going to use their second timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Blankenship for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints are back within 4. It's 21-17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's going to keep it himself. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Williams. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. On the return, here's James. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line. To throw is Williams. He connects with Palmer on that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
On the return, it's McKenzie. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This will be a Saints first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Lockett headed in motion. They'll throw. It's Penix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
He works free, right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Penix. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On second down, he'll take the handoff and hold on to it. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, it's Penix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Now a give on the ground. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. At their own 34-yard line. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. You have a tight end motioning left here. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and It's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it's going to bring up a third down. To throw again, it's Penix. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Saints first down. And he'll get it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1. Jones motioning here. Again, it's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, New Orleans. The extra point now coming from Blankenship. He's got it. The Saints are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Run on first down. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Here's a run going left. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in.
Now a loose football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll drop to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. From the gun, here is Penix. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. He's got it inside the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that lead score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So a win here for the visiting Bucks, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team.